Right. Hello, 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 and welcome to Side Divine. Ooh, okay. Watching my audio. I hope all is well with you. Ooh. All right. All right. So tonight, messages for the masculine, messages for the feminine, and for the collective. And if there's energy left or necessary, yes or no for subscribers only. All right. And this message is for whoever needs to hear it when you hear it. So I'm going to consider this timeless. So let's see what's going on with you or whoever needs to know what's going on at this time. I might do a bookend on the collective. If you are new to the channel, welcome and all that stuff. Please be respectful. My block finger is faster than my decision to warn you. Okay. So this is, as usual, my messages are for whoever needs to hear it right now, and always for your consideration. Hold on. So what I hear is it's Genesis or it's Phil Collins. I'm not sure exactly of the title, but the song is something I can feel it calling in the air tonight. Is that the song? In the air tonight. I know that song had a theme, but I don't recall exactly, so I don't want to just throw stuff out there. And okay, and while I'm shuffling, the High Priestess comes out. Okay, so all right, let's move things around a little bit. I don't know if I should even stick with that because I was just shuffling. But I'll leave it there. What's going on with the collective? Okay, well, all right. The devil. Well, now that is always an interesting card. Four of Cups, Nine of Wands. Now, I don't really even know if I want to take these by the definitions created by the creator of this deck. I like these cards because they kind of tell a bit of a story time. And I'm still drawn to the High Priestess. Collective, hopefully you're not doing your thoughts about the world around you because function is a thing too. Currently, I hope no one's got you stuck. Currently, collective, I hope no one is draining you. Currently, I hope you're not experiencing codependency. But if you are, I'd like to hope that you are becoming aware Okay, this is an old song. That's shocking. I hear who sings this? Is it whoa, okay, weird. Fine Young Cannibals. The song is She Drives Me Crazy. Uh She drives me crazy and I can't help myself. Okay. Collective, I hope you are not experiencing the type of stress that makes vices more acceptable to you. And by vice, if you see there, those are, oh, I don't know. You see there, those are beers. They're yeah, so, hold on. My screen is kind of dark. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Okay. So yeah, be aware of letting users pull you in multiple directions and work your last nerve. Yeah, be mindful of that. What else is going on with the collective? And then I will split off into the masculine and feminine readings. Okay, it's still stuck here. So that must be the most important messages. Message. Okay, I don't know who. Y'all make sure you're not letting people take advantage of you to the point where it's like it's gone too far. Well, I guess you can't make sure if it's gone too far. But there's a mm, what's that saying? I heard it and it disappeared. Okay, why don't I know this? Um, Something along the lines of don't make someone a priority who only makes you an option. So I don't know if that ties into this or it's just a random message. Separate message. Um, Someone might be aware at this point, or it might be a time where you're having that recollection of chasing someone else's dream. Is what I'm hearing? Something has fizzled out, but in a way that hopefully in a healthy way, right? Ideally, I don't want to go further than that, but there has to be acceptance. Oh my God. Horrible song. I hear it's a rock song and it starts off with let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. I hope that's not the case. The chariot. However, the chariot's in reverse. So someone can be feeling like they're forced into a position. Okay. I have to go with what I'm hearing. it may be time for someone to admit um, or deal with uh, the way you think or the way you look at things. Hmm? I don't want to go too hard with this reading because it feels like um, sometimes when you are going through stressful things, right? Realizing that your response isn't the best, right? Realizing that, accepting it, doing something about it, especially the type of response that affects others. Sometimes you might, sometimes you might have difficulty with accepting assistance. Um, wow. I get the energy now of someone who may be experiencing what may be known as a rock bottom moment. If this isn't happening, it got to tell you what I'm seeing, okay? When I look here at these two, I don't know. Sorry, closing my eyes. Okay, so what I feel like someone is doing is what I believe they call chasing the dragon. And chasing the dragon can be related to chemical stuff, okay? And it can also be a mental chemical imbalance. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna skip to this deck because this is getting dark. And I don't know how long I can talk without saying things that might be triggering. Because whoever this is for. So if you, hopefully you guys are just dealing with this. How about this? Hopefully you're just dealing with it. Or you are going to be helping someone who's going through a period of these types of things. As I'm doing the reading right now, I hear um, like a, I would call it Foley, which is not the word, but not the word that most people would use, but Foley in production, in movie production, is the department where they make noises, ting, 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 ting. And you hear these noises in the movie. It might be the sound of rain, but okay, so maybe okay, nice way of saying somebody might be hearing sound effects that sound like voices or anything like that. Or if you're having invasive thoughts that are dark at this time, or if you're dealing with somebody who might be going through that, check on your peoples. Okay. Now, if you are feeling, guides and goddesses, if you are feeling like you're not willing to listen, you don't want to hear anybody, you feel like isolation on a different scale. I get the energy of somebody like having some mental disturbances. Now, I don't know if they come from somebody drinking too much or it just some whatever they're putting in the body, okay? If someone's going through this, it's okay to talk to somebody. Now, if you got somebody going through this, in this other section here, I was getting somebody having to be taken in. Um, okay, the word that just came to me is involuntary. Wow. Okay, hopefully, God, your guidance says this ain't y'all. But if it is time to sweep out the brain or sweep out the useless thoughts. God, your guidance says if you know somebody that ain't 100% all in, check up on them. If you're feeling like you're just having an emotional moment or it's coming soon, do not let it overtake you because I do see like reckless decision making going on here. Oh boy. Okay. So look, this must be like I need to get like some type of noise for these things. Guides or goddesses, if you're having a moment and you need to talk to somebody, do not fuck around with this. This is a period of the worst type of choice anyone can fucking make. Please hear me when I'm talking. I don't know, man. Sometimes I'm like a pop-up book up in this bitch, and I magically just appear when things are happening. Boop. One of the reasons I have trouble with this schedule. Sometimes the message is when the message is. And I gotta tell you, I was planning to do a reading a little bit earlier, and I was feeling like, okay, I need what's going on in the world. And even I'm feeling a little bit of the chaos, but not to this level. Look here. Okay? Not to this level right here, okay? This is some different type of blockage. If you're not dealing with this now and it's coming in soon, you might be dealing with somebody who's reacting in a way that is so far over the top. Don't let your friends drive drunk. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but that's just what came through. Ooh. Right now, two things, guys. Guidance says no driving drunk, no driving while tired. I know that we all do it every now and again, sure, but I just said it. You ain't got no fucking excuse. Um, Sometimes when I'm really tired, chew gum. I don't, but the drinking, listen, somebody's gonna make the worst fucking decision possible. Just let's see what else is here. What's really catching my eye is down here. There's like cars. So this could be a horrible decision to do around a car or getting behind the wheel of a car when you know you shouldn't. If you got goofy friends who are a little bit, off or tipsy or emotional. Anything high emotional at this time, no operating heavy machinery. How about that? Let's just put an umbrella on this. What else is going on? Good Lord. Okay. All right, good. We can switch. If you can't be with the one you love, honey, love the one you're with. Guys, guidances, I don't know who this is, but you have an opportunity. I'm not even going to call this a test, but okay, if you need to, we can call it a test. Don't let your boredom get you in trouble during your period of healing and resetting the clock, or that's what I heard. Resetting time. Maybe you're going through an exit phase and something, right? Nonetheless, now we hear Minnie Riperton. Loving you is easy because you're beautiful. So while you are going through this time, loving you is in reverse. At this time, I'm going to put 2 weeks on this. Okay. Um, Absolutely. Under no circumstances. No booty from the past. Okay. Put a month on it. Let's just put a month on it. You got something coming back towards you that you've already said no to, or if you knew more about the situation or that person, you would totally say no to them. You would say no in the after, like the hindsight 2020. So this goes for um, booty and old friends. If you got somebody from the past coming back in and you already like swept that data out, don't let it back in because you have nothing better to do. Find something better to do. It is beneath you. Whatever this is, it feels like what I keep hearing is some reference about under your shoe. I just get the feels like under the shoe. So you got the others coming in, right? And they're just coming in to steal your time. Um, I want to be wanted. I need to be needed. I hear that song. It's very old. I want you to want me. I need you to need me. All that is. Okay. So somebody's coming in hot and needy and thirsty. Guide says you might be cold and bored. So be aware of things that waste your time, that you already let the clock run out on some time ago. Especially if you're going, and I'm talking to anyone who's going through a healing time. You've come out of something, you realize you're still a little bit dysfunctional. That's logical. So if you can, if you're aware of that, like, I don't have anything else better to do on a Wednesday night. Sure, I'll go out with you to the bar. No, that message is for you. Okay, the answer is no. Okay, just no. All right, let's move on and see what's going on with masculine energies. I gotta put this away. What's going on for the masculine? Okay, what I heard is friends, family, and life. So one for each. Friends. Oh. Family for the masculine. And life. Mm. Okay. This is an old song. Who is this? Okay, the song starts off like, do you want him or me? Him, me. Do you want him? Me. Masculine, you got to tell somebody who you want. You're gonna have to make a choice. This is what's coming on the overall. This time is about decisions and longevity. And I don't think I mean the longevity in your pants. Just saying. I really do get the energy of somebody having to make a choice that will affect the future in the sense of who can you trust for the long term. Mm. Okay. I hear that there's an old spiritual hymn, Let My People Go. What are y'all doing? Masculine? Masculine, I feel like if you ain't dealing with it now, maybe you're coming to grips. Somebody's coming to grips with someone who's got their feet, their dirty intentions and their dirty feet all up on your fucking dashboard in your car, uh, toe print on the windshield. What I'm trying to say is you may have someone that you're becoming aware of that might be taking advantage. You might also be taking advantage of someone. But there definitely is the energy of someone pulling back, protecting themselves, being a little bit defensive, even. And this is towards friends. You might be deciding that all friends ain't good friends. Don't do their dirty work. That's the message that's coming through for whoever needs to hear that. Someone might be asking you to do something. They may have been asking you to do something that has become a bit of a hostile takeover in your life. This can be people just hanging out in your energy too much, people expecting you to hang out or be available to them when they snap their fingers. Why don't you run? Oops. Okay, maybe you did. Someone realizes that, yeah, okay, some of the friends are asleep. Some of the friends are asleep, and all they can do is windmill in their sleep, bring chaos, things that are unsettling. Oh, wait a minute. What are you missing? Okay, fair enough. So, if you're realizing you got some people around that ain't going nowhere in life, still doing the same shit today that they was 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 30 years ago, like no success without progress. Some of you might be progressing through other energies, I'll be nice, other energies that bothered or disturbed your value of self, your time, your energy. Some of you might be seeing people for what they can bring to the situation, which could be just chaos, confusion. So you're letting them go. Now, if you ain't did that shit, you're getting ready to, okay? And be aware that when you do this, something comes after, a cloud gets lifted of some sort. So if you haven't experienced this yet, well, okay. So there are people in life, right? And you've met one, you know one, you might be dealing with one right now. We will just call them sun blockers. You know those glasses, those sunglasses, they say you put them on and they block out the UV rays of the sun. But this isn't the UV rays of the sun. This is the ultraviolet rays of the others who are fast asleep. Masculine, you might have had somebody, or you might be dealing with somebody who slows you down, weighs you down, holds you back. Somebody's dealing with an idea that weighs you down and holds you back. Okay, hope it's not this harsh, but somebody is suffering their thoughts, suffering the result of their thoughts, lost time, lost energy, Okay, I'm not about to repeat this song, but I will share the. Okay, it's Beastie Boys. The song is Slow and Low. That is the tempo. That's a great song, though. Some of you might be slowing down, changing the tempo. Alternative timelines, also. Whatever it is a message from the universe. Family. Masculine, some of you need to protect yourself from your family. I don't know if this is blood family or people you just call fam. Ew. If you haven't dealt with it now, it is coming soon. Reality check. Okay, that's weird. I get the energy of realizing okay. I get the energy of realizing some people, masculine, might be getting the energy of people's limited use. Looking for the nicest way to say this stuff. Some of you might be feeling like you got used, taken advantage of. Some of you were still holding on to someone from the past, an ex, or someone. Okay. Okay. I believe that's the movie Dirty Dancing. What's that sad song? She's like the wind in my dreams. Who sang that? I don't know, but that's just a fool to believe I'm everything she needs. She's like the wind. Masculine, you might be reminiscing. You might be feeling some brokenheartedness. Maybe you don't define it as such. If your thoughts are still holding on to um, stuff from the past or someone from your past. Oh, okay. Bag lady. Masculine, don't be a bag lady. Okay. If you just came out of a relationship and it's time to move forward, or you just came out of something that was close, getting close, but didn't work out, you got baggage. Be aware of that. Effect. Ooh, okay. So my question was, what effect are you experiencing now? Just trying to identify who's reading this as to help a little bit longer. Okay, so you might be off the rails right now. You may be even expressing how much you gave to a situation. You may be feeling like you were a bit of someone's sacrifice. Mm. Bill Withers. My friends feel it's their appointed duty. They keep trying to tell me that all you want to do is use me. Nope, and the song does not continue from there. So that's that. Um, be aware, masculine. You may have it, be dealing with it now, or it's coming soon. Someone personal in your life, family, people who feel like family, who might be trying to get all in your business and give you some advice on energy from the past. Don't take that shit personal. People are just trying to share data. Do not reflood the conversation with your sappy shit. Be aware of your baggage as you are vibrating it out of your mouth in conversations. Some of you may be acting out your baggage, and it may be coming across in the thoughtless ways you communicate with others. Good guide gone bad. Why? Because they fell under the lost angel. This is a time of lessons and realizing that sometimes things are over so that you have time to realize the blessing that exists in that shit being over. Sometimes it's time to move on. Masculine, you might not be getting, oh, you might not be getting the answers that you want. Okay, that came through. Logic. Try some. Masculine might be time to work through feelings. Be mindful of your baggage. Maybe someone needs to go outside, do something different. I don't know why I heard gym membership. I don't know where. Okay, gym membership. I don't even like gyms. What? So maybe, okay, maybe it doesn't have to be a gym. I don't endorse all of that. Go for a walk, a stroll, something that helps the brain take in fresh, new, healthy data. I don't, okay. Wow. Okay. Be aware of your energy. Be aware of your energy, masculine. You're somebody's being an asshole. Sorry. Kumbaya, my lord. All right. Um, masculine, you might be being a little bit douchey. Be aware of that. Um, it feels like oh boy, feels like just be aware of your energy towards others who like you, right? Because somebody's going to take your response in the worst, harsh, most harsh way, and it's one of those situations where um, a lot of what you may say in just a thoughtless lack of response. Just be aware that a lot of things get lost in translation. Somebody may not understand your stress levels. Communication is a thing. Mm. Yeah. Masculine, be aware if you're giving somebody the silent treatment. Somebody may be thinking that you're giving them silent treatment. Be aware of that. What? Clarify. And golly. Okay, masculine, I'm done. You really need to work through some energy, okay? Get a hobby. If you're coming out of a situation where you're still in your emotions and you're still trying to figure out how to stand on your feet or land on your feet, is what I'm hearing. You may be letting life pass you by. You may be letting opportunity pass you by. Okay, so when I say opportunity, I see a feminine image. It's very interesting. I see a feminine. I normally don't be seeing people's faces. I see a feminine energy. She looks like Latin or Indian, maybe. Oh, I'm so bad at this. She could be Middle Eastern. I see really, really long hair. Um, Could be curly or wavy. I would say wavy. Somebody might say curly. Let me stop. Okay, so masculine. And now I hear the theme to I hear the theme to the love boat. Do not goof shit around. Masculine. It feels like the wrong response. Oops. Be aware of dealing with things in an emotional way that you ace yourself out of something you may, or someone you may want to connect with later on. So if you're feeling emotional, let me stop. I'm gonna just go pull some angel cards. Because all I really have are curse words right now. It feels like responding in a way that makes someone take shit the wrong fucking way. Okay. Masculine, if you're feeling emotional, there's ways to deal with that. Get help. Who are you? Someone is assuming that you chose the dark side. Is that Bruce Springsteen or something? Okay. Advice for the masculine. Baggage. Baggage, baggage, baggage. Be aware of it. Just remember that, if you haven't really settled with yourself after a relationship, it doesn't, maybe because you walked away, it doesn't mean that it's over in your heart and mind. It doesn't mean you're not still reacting to whatever happened in the past. It doesn't mean you're not contrasting, comparing new people to the old. So here we talk about the distortion and not realizing blessings. Okay, now I'm hearing Disney songs. A whole new world. I don't know. But at this period right now, masculine, if you're coming out of if it's time to come out of your shell, this is a period of getting to know yourself, right? So go outside, hug a tree. No, not really, but be one with the world as opposed to being one with the past. So dark soul energy is here twice. We need to talk about that part. Oh, splitting of the self even in the cards. All right. So be careful of how you're dealing with people because you are bringing in energy that you're putting out. Be aware of that. It is time to go forward, right? But if you find that you're dealing with headaches, nuisances, annoying people at this time, be aware of calling that energy in because that might be what you are putting out. So if you're being douchey, or if you think you're being direct, or okay, just be aware of baggage. I really just get the energy of masculine, someone coming out of a relationship, and you totally have not resolved the anger or those feelings of needing to protect oneself. You know, there's a lot of self protection, so much so that it feels like you injure opportunity, chances, connections, because you might still be operating in this place. And there's a whole world out there. See the palm tree and the beach. Shit is good, right? But it's good, but the view is quite limited from where that person is at. And this feels like no communication, but protection or holding back. And I get the energy too of like, do you think the ocean and the beach are gonna come to you? They're not. They're not gonna come to you. Not only there is the beach not coming to you, but you'd be getting what you deserve in having nothing more than the ability to look out the window at it. I hear Far Side again. She keeps on passing me by. So, all right, masculine. Healing doesn't mean jumping into the next bed. It just means finding your place of comfort where you're not feeling like that 24 hours a day, because in the back right there's a whole nother split personality going on over here, right? Then there's this poor animal that's there, right? Antlers, deer, or whatever. Buck, I don't know, fucking know. Whatever it is. Um, there's a lot of split of the personality, and this can come from paranoia. It can come from stress, it can come from breaking up before you want to, whatever it was in the past. If you're still contrasting and comparing what it was and what this new person is and what they look like, stop. Take a break. That is baggage. If you're putting it out there that you don't like it when people act this way, or maybe you're telling your friends, I don't like women who wear Birkenstocks. I don't like women who wear Birkenstocks. They're stupid and useless. And you're only saying that because your ex wore Birkenstocks every fucking day. Maybe you make that statement in front of the next person who you fall in love with, but you skip on that opportunity because of the vitriol that you're still pumping out of your face, right? Okay, so watch your energy. And if you've got that kind of energy, do something productive with it. I am getting out of your reading. Oops. Maybe I'm not. Hold on. Ooh. Also, might be separate for someone separately. Beware of somebody's gonna ask you for something, right? They're gonna say something like, I need $1 million. I need to borrow $1 million till Monday. And you're gonna be like, okay, fine. And then they're gonna be like, but you gotta come over here and bring it to me. So you're gonna have to consider that, right? But you're not gonna be able to do it because you're already caught between a rock and a hard place, right? Thing is about that request is you may have others dependent upon you. It feels like having to stand your ground and be clear with someone about your money. Also, got jumper cards here. Beware of opening yourself up to a day with karma. And when I say a day with karma, to be one of those days where you're like, why the fuck did I agree to this? Be aware of the call that starts off with, hey, what are you doing today? I hear BBD right after that. It's poison. Be careful with that. All right, let's move on to the goddesses. I don't think you're going through that much. I don't really think you're going through that kind of stuff, ladies. But let's find out. Maybe you are. I hear Rihanna. Bitch better have my money. What? Where is your head at? Okay. Next word I hear is decompress. No stress. What's going on with feminine at this time, collective? Where's your head at? Okay, I'm not going to point fingers anywhere. You may be realizing you might have a greedy motherfucker in your space. You might have come to that conclusion. This, what? Ew. Okay, I don't know if that's. So I hear something that sounds like a soap opera music, and then I heard something like, "This is the days of our lives." So maybe you're tired of somebody's soap opera like behavior? What the fuck is somebody making a soap opera out of your life, guys? Or God says, what the? Okay, so emotionally, whoever this is, you may be controlling your environment by expressing a indifference, right? But it's one of those soap opera like indifference. You know, like when they give each other those looks after somebody says something mean to the other, and then they go to commercial break. God says you are expressing or being brought to the point you're being cosmically pushed into a different place where you're having to guard your emotions. Okay, hold on. What's the mind you're dealing with? Okay, maybe this is for another reader or something. Or you got some popularity or something. Or you just got people that know you. I hear, is that Garth Brooks? I got friends in low places. Ooh. Okay, so you might be going up against the others. Plural could be more than one. Or maybe you perceive it being more than one. But it could be a main one with others who are willing to lie to be, they're willing to lie to kick it. Okay? What do they want? Leo energy. What is the value? Okay. Goddesses. If you're involved, maybe it's summer. S is for summer. Sometimes S is also for single, bitch. Oh, come on. Goddesses, if you ain't dealing with this now, you will be coming into reality or accepting it that you gave too much to a motherfucker. You might be dealing with people who see you as a single use situation or you got limitations. And while you have those limitations, you got somebody who's very happy with siphoning, vampirism, draining the fuck out of you. Be careful, look. Goddesses, this may be just for one of y'all. I hope that's the case. Fucking be aware of user motherfuckers. This is time, this is money, this is energy. This is the stuff that drains you until you have trouble getting back up on your feet. Okay. Some of you are realizing, or you have already realized, that you were sleeping next to a energy vampire. That's what I heard. And when it was all said and done, you were left a shell of yourself. Can you see that at the bottom right there? You were left a shell of yourself because someone used you. Now, what I don't like about this energy is there's still something not being said out loud. And it's bottling energy. And the bottling energy is like a soda bottle. Sometimes, right? You shake it, it's going to it's going to expand. Other times, it's like the videos where they put the Mentos into a Coca-Cola bottle and it turns into a fountain. Okay. So you may be realizing the limitations in a connection with someone that you thought maybe it was going to go somewhere further. You may be seeing it, or you just may be accepting that the limitations have been met. They've been realized. And it goes no further. Maybe it's time to also be looking no further. Very weird. I hear Incubus. I like that group though. The song is called Warning. She woke in the morning. She knew that her life had passed her by. She called out a warning. Don't ever let life pass you by. Don't be blocking yourself, goddesses. Goddesses, oh my God. This is bad communication or lack of proper communication in your environment. Waiting for somebody to treat you well. So, for me, blue is all about communication. How you doing, right? But this, anarchy. And so the communications, just, make sure you're not with anybody at this time who is degrading you in any way, goddesses. I feel like you're with somebody or you're in a situation where someone has taken away your smile. This is one of the reasons I'm always pushing for a laughter list. But let's just be clear on this one, goddesses. If this is your data and you're waiting for someone to be logical with you, whether it's a significant other or a close family, feels like somebody you lay in bed with, okay? Or you did. This is severe baggage to deal with because the truth that I see is you were laying in bed next to somebody who never liked you. They were making use of you. Goddesses, I feel like you were dealing with somebody who had some type of lazy issue. Like, they didn't mind eating off your out of your pocket or off your back is what I was gonna say, but that didn't make sense. So I don't know. Hopefully they're not eating off your back because that'd be weird. Right. So you might be coming out of a situation, or you might be realizing a situation where someone is expecting everyone else to do for them, protect them. And when it doesn't work for whoever this motherfucker is, because when it doesn't work for them, they run. And so you may be realizing this, or you may be getting ready to. And what sucks is, the single use limitation that they see on you, goddess, that was truly who they were, or they are. If you still got this in your energy, it's been quiet as kept, which is what they like to say. It was quiet, but you saw it. If you're still dealing with this energy, you do see their hatred towards you in spurts. It's in some of the actions they take that are really not that necessary. Okay, ain't gotta do all that. You ain't gotta say all that. What? I saw someone talking to their children. I don't see the person. I see children, more than one. They look like they're sitting in. Could be a car. And they don't. Okay, parents, side note, if you're a parent, don't be talking about your ex or nobody's baby daddy. Knock that shit off. It feels like someone's conversating about. They're saying too much to their kids. You're terrorizing your kids. So if you're expressing conversation, this could be separate message. If you have kids and you're talking in a foul way or aggressive or you're upset, stop doing that. That is not conversation for the kids. It creates issues with how the young person sees the world. That's George Benson. Never give up on a good thing. Ooh. I really feel like this one's about money. Okay. So what I heard was, this is weird. Just hear me out. I heard falling up. Be aware, goddesses, something you do that would normally, I guess, not be a good thing, something that looks like it fails, becomes a windfall. Interesting. Be aware of new elements in your world that you don't. This could be new work, things that you don't have experience on. Okay, hold on. Well, that's loud. Goddesses, over the next, let's just put 2 weeks on this. Be aware of who you're talking to in your environment. You're going to run across somebody who's going to give you some amazing advice on how to make money. They're going to connect you to something new. There's a fucking song again. A whole new world. Oh my God. A whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. I don't know if that means anything. POV, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no or where to go. That is a horrible song. I hate that song. Okay, but it's wonderful for you, goddess. So keep your ears open and your emotions the fuck out of it. Watch your bitch resting face next 2 weeks. Very specific on that. Watch your bitch resting face. I feel like somebody takes things the wrong way. But there is someone coming your way who is a part of your path towards perfect alignment. hmm But you might be hypercritical about them, and you might dismiss them. You wouldn't be the first one to do it. I don't know why that is. That's just what I heard. You might reject someone trying to give you some financial advice, wisdom, business advice. You're going to push back on somebody. You won't be the first one to do it. You will not be the first one to do it. So be aware of your attitude, because whoever this is that wants to give you business advice, they're emotional too. So if you push back and reject, they turn into a little bit of a biatch. And then you're going to have to help them locate their tampon. Okay. And I just don't know if your schedule permits for these things, goddess. So how about you just don't do the bitch attitude? And then you don't have to find long lost tampons up other people's butt. They don't want to deal with you after that. Yeah. What I feel like this is, goddess, okay, be aware, goddesses. It feels like somebody catches you at the worst fucking time. Like maybe you're busy or you're in the middle of something and it's super important, or you're just not interested, right? So somebody comes up and they want to like lock you into some type of exchange. And you are maybe trying to go somewhere, do something. You're on the clock. Get the fuck out of my face. Be aware of that energy. I can't talk to you right now because I'm pissed off that my favorite sports team didn't score a point. But whatever the feminine version would be of that for you guys. Watch your energy, because it feels like just somebody catches you at a worst possible energetic moment and you are not interested, but it's an opportunity missed. For some of you, this could be in a gym. Okay. Goddesses, if y'all fucking with that gym shit, you going to them gyms. Ladies, if you're going in them gyms, I don't recommend unless it's a feminine gym. So if you go to a gym and you know motherfucking dudes is looking at you and all of your greatness, okay, you got all these energies all around you, and you are and your samurai sword of rejection is really sharp at this time, right? Maybe you're at the gym and they think that you're on the treadmill, but you're really just sharpening your swords. So be aware of not needing to be super samurai ninja cunt, because it feels like a little bit of a missed opportunity. And on this side is the broken giver, and money's on one side of that card, guy, and then on the other side is like the addition to the heart. So that can be like people that you think are trying to hook up with you, because maybe you just look incredible. All right, maybe you just look amazing at the gym, right? Oh, I don't know what you guys are typing in there, but moving on. Okay. Um, watch your energy. I'll stop there. Goddesses. It does feel like somebody's got a little bit of money or opportunity. Okay. I was saying opportunistic, but at the same time, I saw the word dynasty. What? I don't use that type. I don't use those kind of words. Dynasty. Let's go for some angel cards. Yeah, I don't feel like your love life is too off the chain. You can not nothing you built for speed. So if the love life ain't looking too good, I don't really see that being an issue at this time. But the word dynasty and opportunity for something in business that sounds important. So maybe don't be putting on extra tight stuff at the gym. I don't know. But definitely watch your beautiful bitch resting face mode next 2 weeks. Okay, messages for goddesses. Okay, goddesses, you get a test. At this time, you are taking a test all around the world. Be so very mindful of lumping. Okay, so what gets you into this missed opportunity situation, which doesn't have to be missed opportunity, nothing's in stone. But what gets you in is lumping everybody in to be the same, right? It feels like being someplace out in public, right? And maybe you just not having it. And so your intuition is turned off. Watch your emotions. Be careful at this time. I'm still keeping 2 weeks on this, but be careful at this time of not manifesting that sabotage. So this is a time where ego has a price. Be aware. Can be a little bit of baggage too. But it's like, ooh, who sings that song? I think it's Savage Garden or something like that. The song is what is that? I want you. I don't know if I need you, but I die to find out. That sounds horrible. So you may see someone looking at you and you're like, what the fuck are you looking at? And you might not need to maybe do that. It is a test of your angelic endurance though. So that is being aware of the higher self. Oops. Or not moving in a way that you know has certain outcomes anyway. Okay, I'm sensing I need to give an example of that. So let's say you go to the gym, right? And you go to the gym in a bikini every fucking time, right? And not just any bikini. You go in a thong, string up your booty, just doing the most. Like, why? You have on a great, comfortable pair of tennis shoes and a whole bikini with the G-string. That thong, the thong. No, I mean, like, okay, yeah. I was about to say nobody wants to see that shit, but that's a lie. There's plenty of people in the gym who want to see it. However, if you don't like the attention that goes with it, you might have to expect it if you choose to dress that way in the gym. In the gym, not on the beach, not anywhere else, right? But in the gym where you're going to be bouncing and lifting and squatting. I mean, come on. In a G string, I think it's reasonable to believe everyone's going to have a little sneak peek. We're all going to have a look, whether it's right or wrong. We're all looking, right? So if you're putting yourself in situations where you don't want to be bothered, be aware of that bitch resting face over the next 2 weeks. Especially if you're in an environment where you know how people behave. There's something good and opportunistic in this environment for you. Or a connection that comes out of this. Right. So you want to show more love. Not a ton, just a little, right? I don't know if this is the same or different message. Goddess says you have somebody who's going to try to help you. Someone wants to help you. I feel like when I said that, I saw a picture of someone, saw an image of someone like helping someone carry their groceries to a car. So it could be just friendly help like that. Now, my personal advice, if you can carry your own groceries to your own car, do it yourself. Or ask somebody in the store to do it. There is a heavy emotional experience here. This is a separate message, goddesses. Let's put a week on this one. Be careful who you help. This is stranger danger. I'm going to go a little further with that because I hear the warning song again. Clarify. Oh boy. Okay. Message. If angel cards from different decks, you cry. Not good. Watch your surroundings. Next 7 days in general. Beware of your surroundings. Also, I see a lock. Like a car lock, car door lock. Make sure your car doors are locked when you get out of the car, right? Something's going to happen. I don't see you getting hurt. But what I do see is somebody getting a whole experience on I'll never do that shit again. Somebody may be watching to see your time pattern so they know when to do something very cold and dirty. I guess I should say see something, say something, but just be aware of your surroundings. Okay? Pears making over here with his hiccups. Okay, plan ahead. That's coming through. Plan ahead. 100% protect your energy, your space at this time, and your things. It feels like just something happens you didn't think that could happen. Maybe you get out of your car and you run into the store for 2 seconds and you come back and your purse isn't there. So don't make useless mistakes just because it'll be, I was only in there for a second. No mistakes like that. Just feels like having an experience is going to change the way you do things. Anything else? Okay. Goddesses, be aware of other feminine energies. Be aware of energies that are opposite of you at this time. You may have just oh, okay. Goddesses, you've realized some unhealthy people in your space. You may be moving away from them or realizing how they got you hooked in. Really? So there may be just a situation of a way of thinking that you need to get out of. That's doesn't feel like you're chained to the ground on anything. But if you are realizing the unhealthy people in your orbit going forward, you might be putting a stop to it, which is good. So, coming soon to a life near one of you, goddesses, a world where you help less. You help you, okay, you may be helping others less, and they will be holding on to you. Goddess, you may find out, goddesses, you may find out that somebody can't make it without you. They don't know what to do next. I don't know. The word beauty and gifts is standing out to me. I don't know why. Okay, well, that explains it. Indulgence. Next message. Do not entertain anyone's ideas of indulgence on your back or within your wallet. Anything else for goddesses? Goddesses, don't be afraid to take care of yourself. Period. Don't be afraid to take care of yourself. Um, and when I say take care of yourself, I mean that in every way, including the naughty ways. Some of you are holding on to a certain amount of tension, stress, or some sleeplessness, right? And a release of energy might do you some good. And when I say release of energy, I mean personal joy. I'll let you figure that out. By the way, this is my card 3000, the card of the mind or head. I don't know. Fill in the blanks on your own. And I'm done. Goddesses, be aware of giving so much to yourself, giving so much of yourself when you should be giving to yourself. Beware of giving so much of the self that you open up old wounds. Be aware of focusing on rejection too much. Mm. It really does feel like a time to really break a cycle. For somebody, it feels like it goes back to the collective reading. I really get the energy of someone very tired mentally. It's time to go within. Just, be aware of what's in your orbit. Just be aware of what's in your orbit. This feels draining now. Okay. Next note, goddesses. Okay. You might have some curiosities about someone who you think at work, maybe. Hold on, what did they do? Goddesses. You may be dealing with somebody who laughed at your failure, or somebody you think who's laughing at your failure. You should stop chasing the idea of failure. Somebody's getting theirs right now, goddesses. Somebody who messed you over in the past, they're getting their karma back right now. Yep, the universe stepped in on this. Goddesses, if you are talking to somebody and then they just go quiet, or there's any ghosting going on right now, be aware. It is divine intervention. Take the break. Do not push for connections with others that aren't your kids or family. Not at this time. It does feel like a place for the next 2 weeks of protecting your energy. Don't forget to protect, be mindful of the bitch resting face. Doesn't mean you gotta walk around and smile, but for someone, maybe your energy reads is misread. Maybe you don't give a fuck. I don't know. Anyways. Hello, everyone. Thank you for hanging out. I do appreciate you being here. Let's see. I feel like I need to go back for the money. So, okay. The goddess's mindset, back to money. Okay, so you got a test, Leo. Be aware. Taurus energy. Watch them hater bitches. And by hater bitches, I mean guys too, but goddesses, you might have more than one feminine energy. That was weird. Okay. Goddesses, right now you might be dealing with more than one feminine energy. That's what I specifically heard is one or more feminine energy that is stuck in the matrix. They're stuck in the matrix. Could be a Virgo energy. I'm done. Goddesses, if you have unbroken your own heart, leave it that way. The universe is going to test you and see if you're ready for the next step right now. For some of you, this test does involve the ability to connect with someone who should have been nothing more than a rebound, or maybe you are currently the rebound. The universe wants you to make different choices in the future. Ooh. And um, I don't know if anyone invests or you're going to be helping someone do something very important that costs a lot of your money. God says, don't invest in people's crazy stuff right now. Just not right at this time. I'm not saying never, but right now, hold off. It does feel like something that starts off safe becomes something that's beyond control. Okay. Pay attention to the world around you. I keep getting the energy of, okay, Virgo, Pisces, and four again. Beware of somebody stuck in the matrix. They are trying to get your help out. I don't know if they're like blowing fog on the windows and wiping it off or something. I don't know. Be aware of having to focus more than you want to on others who ain't nowhere near no kind of ascension. But it does help you sharpen your list of people, places, and things that you cannot do all the time. Okay? So be careful out there, all right? Thank you guys so much for hanging out. 1:30. I appreciate you guys being here so much. Um, okay, hold on. Okay. Okay. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm going to stop there because I'm drained. Hopefully, this was helpful to whoever needed it when you need it. If you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I do appreciate that. All right. And if you are going through anything emotional, stop, take a breath, and it's okay to ask for help. There are resources out there in the world. And if this is just one of your friends, be willing to listen and be willing to help. It's a wild world out there. Just really. Nonetheless, you take care, you and yours, and yourself. Be well. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.